Hi, and welcome to EV Kitchen. Today we're going to learn about our stove, how to clean it and how to use it. We're not going to cover the oven on this video, but we are going to cover the top part of it. But don't forget, you've got to subscribe to our channel. Very, very important. Okay, let's move right into this. The stove, okay, it's a 6-burner stove. Okay, we think it's relatively clean, but it's not. Okay, and to clean it, what we simply do is remove these things that have a lot of dirt on them. We remove them and we take them across to our sink and we give them a good wash in the sink, then we replace them. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's relatively dirty. Okay, and as you can see, there's bits and pieces falling off it everywhere. Okay, and even if there isn't, that means it's cooked on. So all we simply do is we'll bring it across to our kitchen sink, and this is where we'll wash it. For making this video a bit easier, okay, we've actually washed one already, okay, so to give you a relatively good idea of the difference. Okay, still not as clean as we'd like it to be, okay, but this is much, much cleaner. So once they're cleaned, we just bring it back and we just put it back where it belongs. When cleaning down the stove, okay, there's two aspects to it. The first is the stainless steel area. Okay, we need a bit of detergent. The detergent should just clean it quite easily, and if it doesn't, we need to get some heavier chemicals onto it. And it's just a matter of wiping it down, okay, and across the top here. And if it doesn't come off, we might have to tackle it with a scourer. Okay. So if we just get a scourer and we just as you can see, the scourer gives it a fairly good clean. You've got to give a wipe up there too. We'll leave the cleaning of that for another day. Once we've cleaned this down, okay, the stainless steel is done, the next part we have to clean are the trays which go underneath. The trays underneath, as you can see, these are relatively clean, okay, but they do get fairly dirty. All we simply do is take them out, remove the foil. Once you've removed the foil, you give the whole thing a good clean wipe down with detergent and you just apply new foil to it. And then all we simply do is slide it back in. It's as easy as that. To operate the stovetop, all we simply need is a gas lighter or any lighter, a source of ignition. It could be a match. And what we do is we just push it in, turn it 90 degrees to the right and hold it. And then you don't actually need a flame as long as you've got a spark. We can just hit the spark and our stove will come on. When we release it, it should hold. Okay, now let's try that again. Okay, so and if we release it straight away, it will go out. Okay, so if we light it again, hold it in. If we light it again, we release it. If it's going out, if you push it in again very quickly, you'll notice that it will stay on. So watch that again. Okay. How easy is that? It's quite warm, isn't it? That's how you wipe down the stove and clean it down, and also how to turn on the stove. And remember, don't leave the kitchen the way you found it. Leave it the way you'd like to find it.